Margot, David, how's it going?
Going good. Do you remember, is Bellissimo really your last name? Do you remember those ads where they'd be Bellissimo?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I used to get that all the time. Margot.
Sorry to bring it up again.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But what you get a lot is the Harley Quinn thing, right? And
I do.
It's so great to see you back as Harley. How do you feel the night before knowing that you're going back to be her again?
I was so excited and I love her, and I'm always scared before shooting, even when it's a character I've played before and I feel like I know extremely well. I'm always nervous to start any job. I always have this complete crisis of faith and think, oh my gosh, I'm not even good at acting and I can't do this. I'm never going to pull it off. Every time, every single movie, I like turn to my husband. I'm like, I don't think I can do this. He's like, you do this every time, you'll be fine. But no, for Harley, there's also a lot of excitement because she is so fun to play. She's relentless, she's exhausting, but she is so much fun.
David, I know you've been part of the superhero world before, right? But when James Gunn reaches out to you and says, I want you to be a supervillain in this universe, what is your reaction?
You jump up and down, you scream. I was in a hotel in Glasgow, Scotland at a film festival promoting a movie that I had written called All Creatures Here Below. And I get this text from James. I thought he was saying like, congrats on your movie or something. And he wants me to be in the Suicide Squad. And then we talked about the character. And I did. I was like, I can't believe this is really happening. I can't believe this is really happening. That was 2 years ago. And I can't believe I can't believe this experience that I've had. It's more than a dream. It's a fever dream. It's crazy. It is so trippy and weird and surreal. And I'm so grateful for every second of it.
Margot, I know you were saying that you get really nervous the day before you go onto set, right? But I love that you have known what you wanted to do since you were 17. Like at 17, you wrote a letter to the Neighbours producers and went, you need to put me on that show. You wrote to Quentin Tarantino and said, I want to work with you. Are you still writing letters? And how do you not go, we all feel that fear of, oh my God, but what are people going to think? So we don't send it.
I know.
How do you get the courage to actually send it?
I didn't actually write to the Neighbours producers. I was calling the casting director relentlessly, and finally someone else was on the desk and they let me through by mistake. That's how I got on Neighbours. Yes, I still write letters to people that I admire and that I want to work with. I also just sometimes write to people if I really enjoyed their work, even if there's not like a potential pairing out of it. Just, I know how much I've appreciated when someone's reached out to me. And also, if you don't do it, it's just never going to happen. And I'm not someone who can just sit and wait for things to happen. I have to kind of push it forward. I'm just impatient like that.
Well, hold on to that impatience because it's working for you. I so want to keep talking to you guys, but I have to wrap. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to chat.
Thank you.